Live.
I guess we can go live.
Widescreen. Boo.
Oopsies. All right. And there we are.
Live chat. KM 91, howdy folks, K&A Creations, and the heresy continues, but for how long? If I had to guess, and this is just a guess, I'd say 1 hour.
Yep.
Lucky Vat, ooh, Loki Blood Raven, yo, Gears, Goongas, Kelzero, hi y'all, Evan Atlas, hey, hi, howdy.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Oh no. My keyboard stuck. There we go. Because again, I don't know if people know this, but I have two computers.
Evan Atlas.
Just want to keep putting that out
Nick,
there.
say hi.
No. And in fact, because you said that, I'm going to like the stream. So, you ruined it.
The robot. I'm here on time, I swear. Well, as long as you swear.
Mm-hmm.
Francisco Rivera Lopez, the stream I was watching exploded, so here I am.
Oh.
Speaking of exploded, I need my water.
You exploded water? They made it! Woo! Gears. I have a competition tomorrow that I have to wake up at 4 a.m. for. However, I must watch the EOB stream no matter what.
That's a good answer.
Better brothers, level up. Hey there, fellas.
Bep.
Bep, 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 bep. It's our favorite. Bep, 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 bep.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, my worm blade are coming along nicely. They're getting real close.
Getting that worm on. I know, and I haven't checked the poll in a while. I think it's the one that I didn't want to win is winning. Yep.
There's one I want to win, and I'm pretty sure that one wasn't winning. Let's just have a little look. A little look.
And if people are confused on what we're looking at, you gotta join the Patreon.
Mm-hmm. The patrons vote on what models to paint live.
Yeah, they picked the one that I was surprised. I thought they picked the one that I didn't think was gonna win.
Huh. I think
right?
Yeah, I think it's in like reverse order what I would have guessed.
Yep. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, there's two of them that I really liked pretty much equally, and there's the one that won. Although all of them are great options. It's just, you know.
Mm-hmm. James Cameron Clark, morning. Got my GENESTEALER call box today, and this month's delivery of Imperium, all the minis, none of the time. Dancing Doom, hello Jay and Nick, how's your run this night? Nearly finished painting up my Tech Marines, Smash Captain, and Inquisitor model, and I'm about to start painting my Krieg Kill Team. Well, I mean, you better get on that Krieg Kill Team, that way you can play some Kill Team. I like Kill Team. I've heard Battle Brothers Tabletop, not a big fan.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like Kill Team, and I want to talk about it. Francisco Rivera Lopez, question, perfect role for Henry Cavill in a Warhammer live action or animated movie. I definitely think it should be animated. I just don't think Warhammer's possible live action. And I think he would make a really good orc. Just completely cover him in CGI.
Yeah. But about to stay with that. Bop, bop, beep, bop. Jordan. Hey, Jay, where do you hide the recordings of your past live streams? Yeah, Jay, where do you put them? What the hell are you doing? Well, there's actually, if you look, it's the fourth link in the description. Is past live streams. Also, you could go to our main channel page and scroll down a little bit, and I think that's our first playlist that's highlighted. And then if you don't want to do that, you can just go to our playlist section, and then it should be right there. All live streams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hide them because they just appear as normal videos on the channel, and our real videos would be completely buried under 6 live streams a week.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Felix the Crazy, what is this Kill Team thing? It's like 40k, but whittle.
They should call it Little Team.
Mm-hmm. Well, they should have last edition, when it was literally just 40k.
Yeah.
Bad Press Tabletop. Kill Team sucks. You're all wrong. Masker64. I'm ready to face some GENESTEALERs in Kill Team games. Nice. Present Throg. A lot of things don't work in live action. Doesn't stop the industry, though.
It's unfortunate.
Gen A Tools. Ooh, with a, what's his name? Zenislaw Verbinski painting as the profile picture. Zenislaw Verbinski.
Pretty sure you're nailing it.
Sean just got my first set of paints, so hopefully my Necrons aren't going to be gray much longer. I hope that you're going to paint them gray, though.
Yeah.
But a different shade of gray.
Right.
Kalsarok. Blood Knight Wall Light. Gears, in my opinion, the Plague Bearers of Nurgle are one of the best models ever produced by Games Workshop. Easy to build, fun to paint, good in game, and comes with Nurglings and heads to put on the models.
Ooh.
Plague Bearers of Nurgle. Yeah, that is a pretty sweet kit. I kind of want to get some Plague Bearers of Nurgle to like sprinkle in with my my Poxwalkers, just to have a little variety. Frozen Throng. I painted 20 ghosts today, and now my fingers hurt. Well, you probably didn't, because ghosts aren't real. Battle Brothers Tabletop. How many shades of gray are there? 50. Pretty sure. Jordan, have you looked at Cursed City yet? I've just finished painting the zombies, and they are really fun. It looks like a cool game. I've heard good things. The models look amazing. There's just too many games out there. Brian Thompson, hey, working on some ultramarine commissions. So sick of painting blue. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da.
Great. Gaina Creations. Age of Sigmar stuff on stream when?
You know what? It almost happened. It might happen.
Yeah. Let's just say, we need to get a little bit more votes in that corner.
Mm-hmm. The patrons pick.
Patrons pick, and they didn't pick the maybe Age of Sigmar, maybe.
Ooh, we should for the next few polls we should pick like only Age of Sigmar options, but one 40k one, and see if the 40k one always wins.
That's a good idea.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. I've been hearing really good things about Marvel Crisis Protocol. You guys have any experience with that? No. It looks kind of fun. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just not feeling it. I like Marvel. I like the Marvel movies. I like the Hulk and Spider-Man and Iron Man. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Gears. All my homies hate plague drones of Nurgle. They are not fun. They're not fun to play. They're not fun to field. They're not fun to play against. Do you take the guns or the lawnmower? Because I feel like I always see the lawnmowers. Gen A Tools, thoughts on the Space Marine 2 coming up? I know it's coming out one day. It looks neat. I really like Space Marine 1, so I'll definitely be playing it. Maybe I'll even be streaming it.
Ooh.
Jason M. Actually, every paint color has 69 shades. Battle Brothers Tabletop. I don't feel it either, but I've been hearing people rave about it recently. Interesting. I feel like I really like playing as a little warband of my guys, as opposed to just playing as the Spider-Man or the Batman. I guess the Batman is probably not in Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Probably not. Be a little awkward, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kitty Canones, patrons need to be more into Malifaux. They get discriminated against for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Geez, we haven't had a Malifaux in a while.
That's true. We haven't had anything on Games Workshop in a while.
Yeah, maybe we gotta really think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's 2 Age of Sigmar options and a Malifaux option.
Yeah. There's Marvel Crisis Protocol. I wonder if there's ever going to be a DC emergency situation.
You know what? I think it might happen.
Although I feel like the DC characters wouldn't work as well as a war game because they can all fly and shoot lasers and are indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen Thought. There is a Batman game, though. There is a Batman game. Honestly, I feel like I would rather play the Batman game than Marvel Crisis Protocol. Just because the Batman goes up against a lot of gangs who rob banks, and I feel like that's fun.
It is fun. Ooh, again, Canones. Screw the patrons. It's time to paint nails next week.
Yeah! Francisco Riviera Lopez, Fallout Wasteland, please. Ooh, I do have a lot of Fallout Wasteland models that are just sitting around that I need to paint. Don't know if I'll ever play that game, but I like the models. I love Fallout New Vegas so much. It is the bestest game.
Gears. If you like gangs, can I interest you into Necromunda?
Ooh, Necromunda also looks really cool.
Yep.
Too many games. I wish most games sucked so that I wish that most games sucked so that I wasn't so tempted.
Yep. We have Aeronautica. I'm the most interested in Aeronautica.
Aeronautica looks fun.
Looks like a lot of fun. I like planes.
The planes are a lot bigger than I thought they were.
Yeah. Planes.
Slipknot Doodad 88. I still love OG Halo. I need to play Halo. I own all the games except for all the new ones. I own like the first 4 Halo games. I need to play them.
I don't own them. I don't need to play them.
Battlebirds Tabletop. Necromunda.
Necromunda.
Zorg Eye of Albania. Do you ever do original Kit Bash characters? Sometimes. This guy right here is a Kit Bash. He's a neophyte that I converted to have a flamethrower, and so he's got a flamer pistol with a hose running to a I think this is like a Tamiya jerry can for like actual real models.
What's his name?
His name is Philip.
Ooh, Jason M. need Tyranid in Aeronautica.
Yeah, that would be cool. Weird, fleshy,
really cool.
fleshy flying monsters. Although they would just do the Hive Crone, which I feel like would be so boring. Well, technically, according to the lore, the Hive Crone is like their fighter, their version of a jet fighter. I don't care. I want a weird sperm-looking thing. Just a big flying monster. Not Carnifex with wings.
Here's 191. I finished all that building last night. Now time to go back to painting my Vet Guard kill team.
Good old Vet Guard.
Vet Guard.
Steve, hey Jay, how do you feel about 3D printed parts as Games Workshop minis for use in official games? What's an official game? I love 3D printed parts and models and stuff. Like, well, yeah, well, I guess with the tournament, you have to check with the tournament organizer what they okay. But I don't even know how you play in an official tournament. I'm guessing the vast majority of people never play in an official tournament.
Games Workshop made an article about how to play in official tournaments.
About
a couple weeks ago. It's mostly locations of where things are. That's the one that's in October.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that if you use 3D printed parts and you go there and they check your models and they notice it, what they do is they bend you over and spank you, and then you're allowed to play in the tournament. So if you're okay with getting spanked, then it's fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna use 3D printed parts on purpose. At least that's what they said in the article.
I mean, I've seen proxy parts and 3D printed parts at my local Warhammer store. Seems like as long as it's mostly 40k, you're okay. But I don't think it matters.
Yep. Steven, my local game store is talking about going official and expects everyone to use actual Games Workshop minis instead of proxies or alts.
I think they have to if they want to turn into an actual Warhammer store. I could also see like friendly local game stores not necessarily loving people coming into the store and not buying models and like just using stuff they printed at home.
But they exist out of the kindness of their own hearts. Not for any other reason.
I think if you have a friendly local store that you really like, I think that you should support them and buy stuff. Because yeah, if you wanna show up and use up their oxygen and table space, there's got to be a little give and take. But also, like, if you're just 3D printing a shoulder pad, just go for it. Who cares? It's awesome. You still have to buy your Space Marines. Bad apps. I actually have been banned from all Games Workshop tournaments because I purposely print illegal stuff to get spanked. Jerk Jardo, how much do we tip for the spanking? I usually say 20%. I know some people say that's a little generous, but I think you know.
Well, again, if they do a good job.
Yeah.
You know, I know that they say you're always supposed to give 20%, but I mean, yeah, if it's not a good spanking, it's not a good spanking. What am I gonna say? Battle Brothers Tabletop. My local game store doesn't have any table fees, but they do charge for oxygen.
That's where they get you. That's where they get you. It's this new thing. Kino Quinones, Steve's Game Store should start selling proxies and 3D prints to make money. The only tricky thing with that though is number one, the game store, sometimes game store owners are really busy being game store owners and they don't have time to like start a 3D printing business. And number two, it still costs money to properly license STLs for sale like that. Unless they just steal everything, which they can because 3D printing is kind of this new thing, but they probably shouldn't. You really should get a license to print and sell the things that you want to print and sell. You know, we can't all be Etsy. There's a lot of Etsy stores that are completely legit, but then there's a bunch of Etsy stores that are just they just print on demand.
Right.
Tom asks, question, I've been a White Scars player and want to play a new army. What would you recommend? I would say whatever army is coolest to you. If you're playing Space Marines, I would definitely suggest not Space Marines. Don't collect a different color of Space Marines. Maybe even something like super not Space Marines, like a Xenos. Xenos faction.
Great way to reduce mouth breathers. Yeah, no air. RP Jeffrey, paying for the spanking is just the expected cost of spankings. Spankonomics, if you will.
Yep.
Look at all these streams.
Noah man, just joining. I love the blue light. Yeah,
Blue.
it sure is blue.
It sure is a light.
Kanana, Steve's local game store should just instead become an attorney and sue Etsy. Big money time. The problem is you can start an Etsy store in like 10 minutes. Close it all down, start it right back up. You go from the 3D print barn to the 3D print house. Battle Brothers Tabletop. A good spanking ain't cheap these days. Yeah.
Yep. Inflation.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad.
Spankflation.
Spankflation.
Gears, I'm starting to get a Necron army. Not on purpose, though. Every time I get Assault Intercessors, I buy the Recruit Edition to save on money. So many warriors. Yeah, and don't you also get the Space Marine Lieutenants and Necron... Oh, God, I really need to refresh myself on names. The Necron... The Necron version of a Sergeant, which is called a Royal Warden.
Yeah, you shake that pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing you should be shaking.
Yeah.
Gears, I use the lieutenants as Blade Guard vets.
Makes sense. They're wearing pretty much the same outfit. Nova Man, I'm making a Atoto diorama. Does anybody know any good Japanese Troy Gate MDF trains or places I can get one in 32mm scale? No. Maybe Cobra Mode? Cobra Mode makes Japanesey stuff sometimes. I would check out Cobra Mode. Jay shaking the paints reminds me how nervous he looked on the escalators at Adepticon. Poor thing probably had to ride the escalator 10 or so times. Pretty much.
I think it was 3 times down, 2 times... Wait, yeah, 3 times from up to down, and then 2 times from up to down, but while I'm on the bottom. It didn't quite work.
Yep.
So 5 times in total. I guess 10 times, though, because you have to go up and down a bunch. That one was a difficult one. The the elevator one too. We did that one twice.
Jorge Nava, hello, shout out from Mexico. Hello. Flipnodude88, really like the video on the knight you built. Ooh, the knight. What a night it was. What a night it was assembling and painting that knight. Get it? Because it took me a night and a day. And it also is called a night. It's a good joke.
I don't know about that one. You're a joke. Yeah, people really like your knight. People like knights. What
They do
can
like
I
knights.
what can I say?
Well,
Well,
yeah, the
just-
night video was dope. It was dope. It was a front for drug trafficking. We trafficked dope. Anybody see that Games Workshop unveiled the plastic Cerastus tank? Which didn't strike me as the world's most exciting thing because it's a kit that they've sold for ages and ages and ages. They just redid it. It's cool. It's cool that it's plastic. It'll be really interesting to see what price it'll be. Because it'll probably be expensive, but will it be average large model expensive, or are they going to push things even further?
Good question. I hope it's really, really, really expensive.
Yeah. Flippin' dude had hate. 24 plus hours. Had to be on a Sunday because no stream. How do you know I wasn't painting it on stream?
Ooh.
Yay, a new plastic cube. Exactly. Ooh, and I wonder if
You're
people
so
are
excited
going to
to
see
sneeze.
the little Space Marine riding on top of the tank is in Mark II armor, which is great because a lot of people put up a giant hissy fit about Mark VI armor, and so I wonder if people are going to see that and be like, oh, okay, so it's still going to be Horus Heresy. You know, a game that has all 6 armor marks throughout.
Oh, those people. I like
I get
that
it.
game.
30K is very serious business.
Yep.
JP Jeffrey, the knights are so cool. I've been putting off painting mine, but the video relit the fire, waiting on a SMS paint to spray on the panels, and then we are in business. SMS Super Mega Soaker? It's like
I think
a brand of Super Soaker.
I think you got it.
Internet man, you mean Spartan? I do mean Spartan. Unless it's that I think is it called the Spartan? The Mighty Land Raider, Legion Praetor, Spartan Assault Tank. Yeah. Ooh, we can transport 26 legionaries. That's a lot. The Black Templars Land Raider, what's it called? The Assault Land Raider. It can only hold 16. The Land Raider Crusader. What it can carry 26 guys and it has 8 las cannons. OP. That is OP. Jason M. Yeah, it wasn't a Tyranid, so I didn't care too much.
Yep.
James Cameron Clerk, what do you think of the rumblings that we might be getting a plastic 40k scale Titan? I don't think too much of it because I feel like that has always been the rumor for as long as I've been in the hobby. Is plastic Titans and plastic Thunderhawk.
Yeah, but rumors are always right.
That is true.
The squat rumors were 100% correct.
Were they? Frozen Throg. 30k people are the rivet counters of 40k. Ooh, Frozen Throg. How many Primaris can it carry, though? That's a good question. I bet it's 0. I bet it's not cool enough to get to transport Primaris.
Dang.
No, man, cheers, OB. Most of the stuff that Cobra Mode makes will be awesome. Now I just need 2 to decide what I will use. Yeah! Jason M. So does the term squatted have a different meaning now? That's a good point. I mean, I guess it still means that you get rid of a... I guess it has a new meaning. It means that you've gotten rid of a faction for 27 years. And then you bring them back. That's what squatted means now. And then everybody pretends like they cared the whole time.
Why do you hate the fans? I literally ask that every day. I'm kind of beginning to think that you don't even like Warhammer.
Nope, not even a little bit.
I heard that one time you called it Borehammer.
Turd hammer. TJ the Hobo Painter. So squatters return to the home 27 years later. Exactly.
Sean, I just hope deep down that one day we can get Flayed 1 elite units like Overlords. That'd be a cool conversion army.
I
In
think
the meantime,
you can already do that. There is a Necron Dynasty. What are they called? Like the Red Thirst or something, where it's a Flayed 1 planet. I think they might even have their own rules.
do they drink Mountain Dew Code Red?
I don't think they drink anything because they're still Necrons, but they probably try to drink Code Red.
Well, why is their thirst red? What are they thirsty for? That's just my question.
They're thirsty for some hard Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm. Aren't we all?
Gears, my Nurgle demons can be played in Age of Sigmar 30k and 40k. I am unstoppable! And Kill Team. Tabletop. Alright, lads, tapping out to hang out with my wife before bed. Nighty night.
Damn. White flex.
Subnet Doodad88, I hope the squats are like a GENESTEALER cult thing. I hope they're not like a GENESTEALER cult thing, because I feel like they already look too much like the GENESTEALER cult.
And everybody should be using their official name. Leagues of Voltan.
Daniel Barrett, Jay, help me make some of the 250 plus costumes my university needs for our production of Phantom of the Opera. Ooh. Neat. You're boned. But that sounds super cool. I mean, it could could 100 of those costumes be ghosts and sheets? I mean, Phantom of the Opera is pretty rentable. You might just be able to find another production.
It is pretty rentable. God, remember when we rented a set for 9 to 5 and it was the worst?
It was the worst.
It was worse than actually just building it from scratch.
100%. It wasn't even an impressive set.
Nope. I don't know. They were just smoking crack. Like some real good crack because, God, it was so bad. It's a good choice of a musical, though.
It is.
Like anyone would want to watch it. The movie's good too. Remember when we watched the movie?
There's a movie?
9 to 5?
Oh, 9 to 5. Yeah, 9 to 5 is great. I thought you were talking about Phantom of the Opera.
No, I don't care about Phantom ever.
It's fine. It's got some cool music in the first act. I feel like there's a lot of shows where the first act's not bad, and then it goes on for another hour and 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! And nothing on this earth should be 3 acts.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yep. And sometimes there's shows where the show just kind of ends.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
That's a
Like
lot of plays.
Yeah. In the Heights is like that.
In the Heights does just end.
I love In the Heights. It's a really, really good musical. And then it just ends. And it's like, oh, okay. Cool. Although I like In the Heights better than Hamilton. I think it's more fun.
I probably like Hamilton more.
Hamilton is better, but I like In the Heights more.
Although I feel like In the Heights is pretty good for the whole time, whereas Hamilton, first act is so good, and the second act is fine. Fine to bad.
How do you really
I don't
feel?
remember anything from the second act.
Yeah, I don't either.
Gears, are you excited for the new novel about Sigismund in 2 days? Because I know I am. Ooh, I'll have to give it a read. I like Sigismund. He has some neat stuff in the first couple Horus Heresy books. Also, he's sort of the Primarch of the Black Templar.
Sounds like I'm going to be skipping it.
Daniel Bear, the Phantom's climax has great music and set pieces. I don't remember how it ends.
I think it ends by opera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if I've seen it all the way through.
I saw a recording of some production of it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I remember the beginning part where he's like a spooky. Oh no, I do remember because the first act's really good because he's a spooky ghost guy, and the second act ruins it because you find out he's just a creep.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McCormick, do you think that we'll get White Dwarf rules for Black Templar Crusade Squad? In Kill Team, not a chance. I think that is too specific. I do think one day we will get Space Marine faction abilities for Kill Team.
I bet we don't. I'm going to put that out there.
Gears, stop talking about Phantoms climaxing. Ghosts aren't real.
I mean, that's true.
I watched a whole bunch of spooky YouTube clips, and my favorite ones are when they do fake it, but they do a good job. I love those a lot more than just a chair moves a little because it was pulled on a string, and the person bad acting reacts to it. I love when they put together like a whole spooky little costume or something. Kick the Bandit. He's not just a creep, he's a creep with elephantitis. Also, didn't he kill a bunch of people?
Hot. Why are you judging?
Francisco Rivera Lopez, and Age of Sigmar ghosts are real. Holy cow, in Age of Sigmar, ghosts aren't just real, they're an inevitability. Like, they consider... They see the world as life, death, and then second life as a ghost or a zombie.
Pretty fun.
Age of Sigmar is really cool.
Jake the Bandit, he murdered a lot for a woman.
Yeah, it's a show.
So anyways, we're going to be doing the Phantom of the Opera tabletop game.
Yes.
I call the Dead Women.
Jason M. Age of Sigmar doesn't have Tyranids, so it can't be that cool. You know what? That's a fair point. Although it does have the Skaven.
Basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the Skaven and the Seraphon combined to be cooler than the Tyranids.
Ooh.
Someone, I guess. Skaven wants to know your location. Good old the rat folk.
Love a good rat.
Mm-hmm.
Not in like real life, but in you know.
Some people
Fake.
have rats as pets.
I know, they're insane. There's a couple people that I know that had rats as pets. Not the most stable.
What do you
I
think is
think- I
worse,
bet
though,
a-
rats or ferrets?
Ferrets. I bet a lot of people in the chat have rats and ferrets. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's see.
The Phantom of the Opera guy would have rats.
Yeah. Someone, I guess, they actually make really good pets from what I've heard. Uh-oh, somebody has rats or ferrets. From what I've heard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm Howdy91. I'm going to start a Seraphon army when I'm done with my current 40k and kill team projects. Sweet! I want to start one too. Here's glory to the horned rat! Dude88, flesh eater quartz are better than the bugs. I always get flesh eater quartz and soulblight graveblight confused. Are they not the same? They're not the same thing, but I don't get what's different about them. One is vampires and the other one is vampires and ghouls.
Do you even Age of Sigmar, bro?
Also, what's the difference between a ghoul and a zombie?
Well, one's a ghoul and one's a zombie.
Ah, okay, clearly.
Antonio, I've had rat pets, although it was more of the rat's choice than mine. I'm surprised. I felt like more people would have rats. Or ferrets. Zog 1 of Albania. My GF got guinea pigs, but that's all.
Guinea pigs are pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's like
I
having
kinda
little
like-
tiny cows.
I kind of like real pets though, like dogs and cats. That's it. No fish. No fish. Nothing. None of that.
I can do a fish.
I had fish, but
I
no,
like birds.
No more. Nope. Yep. Dogs and cats. And I'm giving you dogs. I don't even want that. Do a bunch of cats. 5 cats.
Gears, I once house sat for someone who had rats. The rat bastard bit me on the nose. Ever since, I have been wanting to collect Skaven. How did it get to your nose? Were you messing with the rat?
Someone's getting a little close. Someone deserved to get bit. Is what that is.
Mad for Sax Chinchilla. Chinchillas are legit. Chinchillas are really cool. It's like a tiny, tiny dog that you pick up by the tail.
Mm-hmm.
Flipnut Doodad 88. So Blight Gray Blight.
Bop, 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 bop.
Jason M. I squished a rat with an excavator once. Does that count as a pet? I think it does.
Yep. Also, you're a monster.
Antonio, Jay, it's simple. One of them is vampires, and then the other one is lamer vampires.
Boom. Lucky Bat, you think guinea pigs are cooler than rats?
Oh, yeah. Because rats are nasty. And guinea pigs are nice, simple little giant hamsters. They're not very fast.
Saucy Knot. My GF wants rats. I won't let it happen.
Yeah.
Good. Good on ya. Yeah, I would end it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even at the mention of maybe getting one, it's not, it's not worth it. This is a ruthless stream today. It's true though. No, thank you. Thought about it. Not for me. Antonio, reptiles are the best pets by far.
Never had a reptile.
It doesn't fit in my 2 categories.
I knew someone with a gecko. Or actually, yeah. Yeah, so the geckos are kind of cool. Captain Howdy 91, I have an iguana. His name is Bobzilla.
Amazing.
Sean, one of my neighbors farms bison. To say that they've been domesticated is being generous. Brian Thompson. Jay's dog is a niche YouTube micro celebrity. Absolutely. Oh, my little Yoda. He did not want to go up on the table.
Nope.
But he was happy to get the little bit of attention. Sean McCormick. Guinea pigs are way cooler. Have you seen G-Force? I rest my case. G-Force rocks.
Lucky Bat. I'm pretty sure Ratatouille is a documentary, guys.
Hell yeah, Productions. I refuse to believe anyone has seen G-Force.
I saw it in theaters.
I think I did too.
Yeah, as a kid, saw it in theaters.
You know what? It's a great concept. the lamest animal is a super spy.
Was that 2008 too? I remember
No
thinking
way.
I'm a little too old for this. That's what I.
All right, you say 2008?
Yep.
No way. 2009. That's crazy. Okay, it makes sense, I guess, that I saw it because I have a little sister. But why did you see it?
Yeah, it was a birthday party.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, we were like 12, 13. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think it was. There were these. You know what? Maybe there was this guy that we went to like middle school with and stuff, and he always did a birthday every year, and they always went to the Liberty for a movie, and I think that was like the only option.
Huh. Yeah, sometimes it was slim pickings at the Liberty.
Yeah, they only had 2 theaters, and it doesn't exist anymore. So I think that was it. But yeah, I do remember watching it, being like, you know what? I'm a little. I feel like this is not for me.
Jason M. I had a pet lobster for about 45 minutes before I boiled it.
Gears. I watched G-Force in a motel about 2 to 3 years ago. I'm 24.
Saucy Nut, it's nice to see you guys refrain from saying my name, Saucy Nut, although this message might change things.
Uh-oh. Think you changed your fate.
Francisco Rivera Lopez, reptiles actually can't feel love. They don't have that brain part to feel it. That makes sense.
And speaking of making sense, it's 10 o'clock. It's everybody about time. Well, we had 2 videos already out this week. We got 2 more coming. We have one on Friday. It's going to be in Models and Memories. I know. Pretty crazy. And then we also have a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday, going through some of the patrons' models and talking about it and critiquing it. And then we also have our Patreon-only live stream after the normal live stream on Friday, where you can actually call in and chat with us on Discord during the stream. So you got to join the Patreon for that. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
Jason M. Good night, G-Force fans.